The Importance of Curiosity, Part 2. This is a sequel video. You know how they say sequels are always terrible? I'm here to be the exception to the rule, my friends. And if you watch these videos, I consider you my friends. From a distance, though. From a distance. Don't get too close, because I'll push you away. Do you notice that I moved the camera away when I said that? That's how you know that I'm a filmmaker at heart. Don't get too close, because I'll push you away. See? I make sure the camera speaks a language of its own. Alright. The topic of the video is curiosity, the importance of curiosity in life. In the first video, excuse me, I did not try very hard. That's not to say I'm trying very hard right now in a video in which I am burping and riding my bike, and I'm like it's like half-assed, mic'd up like this is The Sopranos, just average. But yeah, I wasn't really trying my best when I shot that video in the Netherlands the other day that I posted. I don't know when I'm going to post this one, maybe the day before, but I was trying to talk about the importance of curiosity. I don't mean just sexually, but it could mean that too. It's going to involve digging deep as a person and finding out who you are. It's going to involve allowing another person to dig deep in you. No, I don't just mean sexually curious. I mean curiosity in general is very, very important. You don't know until you try it out. You're not going to know until you know. Like, you're not going to know for sure, like for certain, until you know. Do you understand what I mean by that? It sounds stupid, but it makes sense. You're never going to know until you do whatever it is that you're thinking about doing. Like, you're only going to know for sure after it has happened. So what that means is you need to maintain the same level of curiosity throughout your whole life. I don't mean smoking crack, but maybe just a level below smoking crack type curiosity. Obviously, you got to have your education intact. Make smart decisions. But do not let your intellect limit you and define. Like, you still got to take risks and have curiosity about life. Listen, curiosity did not kill the cat. You know what it also did for the same cat? It gave him a better life. It showed him that there was a piece of tuna behind a dumpster, and his instincts turned out correct. Curiosity might have killed the cat, I'm not going to lie to you, but curiosity also gave the cat a better life. It showed him a new path. It showed him a new way of doing things, okay? Curiosity. Yeah, I didn't really get into this too much in the Netherlands video because these Dutch people were watching me. But this ties into what I mean about curiosity. I think a lot of people don't allow themselves to make mistakes and to risk failure or like rejection, whatever you want to call it. There's a fear or an embarrassment present in many people. Maybe I hit my head the wrong way and I give less of a shit about what people are going to say than the average person. I couldn't tell you. I don't see myself as any better or worse than anyone. So maybe that's why I don't give a shit. I don't know, maybe it's because I turned 30 and I don't care. But whatever it is, I know that, like, I'm not as, like, I don't care about the embarrassment too much. Now, I just contradicted myself because I said I didn't try to make the video as good as I could have in the Netherlands because Dutch people were watching me. But that's different. I'm in like another country, you know. I didn't want to get deported for making a YouTube video for 2 people. How humiliating would that be? That would have been really funny if I got sent back to Canada because they were like, no YouTubers, no. The Dutch does not allow YouTubers. We like cheese more than YouTubers. So, what was I talking about? The embarrassment level inhibits, or what's the word? Restricts curiosity in most people, I have found. But what you have to do is you have to, you know how I've always said the universe is like life is not happening to you, it's just happening like independently of you. You have to kind of look at your life like that as well in terms of curiosity. Like, don't be afraid of risks, because whenever a failure type of thing happens, look at it as like a joke. Like, it's the only reason why you don't find it funny is because it didn't happen to someone else, it happened to you. So you just think it's not funny, but it's still funny. It takes you some time to realize it. But there is a humor. Like, let's say you ask out a girl and you thought she was going to say yes. That's why you asked her. And she just gives you a resounding no. Like, she's just like, I don't know how you would ever think this. I am not attracted to you. You're a piece of poo. That's hilarious. But what happens is people are curious about, you know, trying shit out. And then as time goes on and they get rejected or whatever happens, they lose the curiosity. And then they start saying this curiosity killed the cat shit. That's no way to live your life. Curiosity is very important. And I'm going to repeat what I said in the earlier video. It's like a lot of people with their various addictions. How did the person realize that they liked their vice of choice? It was because at one point they were curious about what it was like, you know? So people start smoking weed, so people get into pornography or smoking cigarettes or whatever, or setting their ball sacks on fire while a midget kicks them in the bum. Someone would not have known that they were into that unless they tried it. But then what happens is they get addicted to just that, and then they lose the curiosity. They're just like, nah, I already know that a cup of coffee works for me every morning, so I'm just gonna keep drinking coffee, and that's how I'll start my day. I don't need anything from anybody but 500 cups of coffee. I'm not a morning person until I've had my cup of coffee. Since I discovered that I liked coffee 15 years ago, I haven't tried anything new ever since, because that's all I know, that I am a coffee addict and connoisseur. It's like that for every thing. I think people, they get stuck in a groove, dog. I say that as I'm riding in circles. That's kind of funny. I got stuck in a groove myself. Now, I am going to take a page out of my own book and go ride my bike somewhere else, because I feel like I've mastered this area. I'm bored. I'm not curious about this place. I've seen all this shit already. But there it is. Part 2, or maybe we'll call it part 1.5, since that other video was super short. It's about opening your eyes to, you know, possibilities. Don't just keep doing the same shit. Maybe try out a new thing. Stop talking for a couple seconds. See what happens. Alright, this is stupid.